This is the story of Anthony Brines. Anthony Brines was married to Haley Davis. They were together, but they were on a trial separation. No divorce had been finalized. Haley had downloaded a dating app a while ago and met a guy named Edward A. Martinez. Within about a week, Haley moved to Sacramento to live with Martinez. Within a month, Davis and Martinez both returned back to Spokane so Davis could collect her belongings. They ended up living with Brines in his home on East Princeton Avenue. Martinez, Davis, and Brines lived together for almost 3 months before the fatal attack. On August 13th, 2020, the three consumed a lot of alcohol and marijuana. They played a game similar to Ouija board. All this happened in the master bedroom. At Martinez's suggestions, all three agreed to engage in a group sex activity. Martinez initially struggled to get into the sexual mood. He left the bedroom and returned to watch Brines and Davis. Now, Brines had no problem getting it together, and they had sexual relations. At this time, feeling uncomfortable and then distancing himself, Martinez left the room once again. Martinez began feeling intense anger and ultimately went to the living room and he found a knife. Martinez returned back to the bedroom and had Brines back facing him before stabbing him. Brines was stabbed about 20 times. It was multiple times to the neck, to the back, and to the chest. When Brines tried to defend himself, Martinez pushed him off the bed and continued to stab him. Haley realized what was happening and she called 911 immediately. She pushed her phone under the bed so Martinez could not end the call. Martinez grabbed Davis by the wrist and threw her on the bed saying, certain things like, "You never loved me. I wasn't trying to kill him." He tried to convince her to run to California with him, but she refused. Martinez then calmly gathered his belongings, got dressed, and left the home. Within a few minutes, police responded to that 911 call and began searching the area.
Okay, quickly. I know this is traumatic, and I'm going to have a bunch of questions.
Yes, it's
all right?
Okay.
We got to start with the very basic.
He's not from here. He doesn't know the area very well. His name is Edward Andrew Martinez. He's from Sacramento, California.
Okay. Where was he last seen?
He was begging me to come out with him. I was in the bedroom holding him.
Come out where?
He begged me to take him somewhere. He didn't grab the cars. He begged me to drive him somewhere.
Where did he go?
I don't know.
Last time you saw him, what was he wearing?
He was wearing blue denim shorts, and he was wearing dark blue loafers, and he was wearing a t-shirt. I don't remember what color it was.
You don't remember?
No, I only saw his bottom half. I was letting him to get out.
How do you know him?
We met online a few weeks ago.
Were you guys in a dating relationship or something?
Yeah, we were talking online for a week or two, and I went down to California, picked him up, and brought him down here.
So has he been living here?
Yes, he's been living here for about 2 months.
The male who's been injured.
He's my ex-husband.
Does he live here as well?
Yes.
Okay. Did those two get into it over something?
I'm sorry to disclose so much, but we were all messing around in the bedroom.
Okay. Just prior to this?
And he just snapped, and he was all into it, and I don't know why.
Was everybody drinking today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys were all messing around in the bedroom. What precipitated the stabbing?
I think that he couldn't get there, or he couldn't get hard, and I think that he was just intimidated or something.
By your ex? So that's why he's nude? Okay. How did the stabbing occur?
We were just messing around on the bed, and he okay. And the next thing I know,
Said what was okay?
Edward said it was okay that we were messing around.
Okay.
And then he started stabbing Anthony in the back, and Anthony said, "Ow, stop, what are you doing?" And I just jumped off the bed. He just kept going on, and Anthony around the bedroom trying to get away.
Okay.
He just kept stabbing him.
Okay, so he was trying to flee while they were in there? Are you injured?
No, I'm not. I told him I was, so he'd leave.
Martinez was shortly found after the incident hiding in an alleyway. Martinez was taken into custody and later transported to the police station for questioning. Martinez initially, said that he didn't have anything to say and he wanted a lawyer. But then he retracted his statement pretty quick and waived all his rights and gave all the information that was needed. Martinez admitted to the feeling of having deep anger building inside of him during the situation. And that is when he started thinking about premeditation to be able to hinder Brines in some type of way. He confirmed walking into the living room, getting a knife, and stabbing him after returning to the bedroom. Martinez was charged with first-degree premeditated murder in September 2020. A trial and the conviction happened in 2023. The jury found Martinez to be guilty of first-degree murder for stabbing Brines. Martinez, who was only 19 at the time of the killing, received 27 years. In 2025, Martinez appealed his conviction, claiming that the confession should not have been admitted and that there was insufficient evidence for premeditation. The Washington Court of Appeals affirmed the conviction, agreeing the evidence supported the jury's findings of premeditation and that Martinez voluntarily waived his rights before confessing.